is in charge and that the man is delivering to the expectations of the Zambian people?
No. Free education is free education. Whether in President Hakainde Hichilema, President Lungu, President Manoasa, free education is a free education. Okay? But the way these guys they are trying to portray to the people of Zambia how they are conducting their free education, it's wrong. Because free education, to UPND, they want to exaggerate things. Free education, it was supposed to be a gradual thing. The way we started as PF, as UPND, they were just supposed to pick it from where we ended. Okay, from grade 1 to grade, is it grade 1 to grade 12? Grade 1 to grade 12? They were supposed to be, it's a gradual. Because there are a lot of things which is supposed to factor in as free education. There are a lot of things. It's not just the school fees. It's not just the examination fees. There are a lot of things. Okay? So for me, I want to advise my colleagues in the UPND that don't exaggerate. Okay? They're exaggerating on free
When you
education.
say there are a lot of things that need to be factored in, what exactly do you mean? Because
One, free education. You go to school, you get everything. Books, pencil, if it's ball pens.
Is it not a process starting that they've started maybe with grade 1 to grade 12?
Do you know what is happening now? Just go to Kasisi. Just go to Kasisi here. Go to Rufunsa. Those are government schools. And go and ask those 8 teachers there how they are conducting this free education. It won't work, this free education of President Hakainde Hichilema. But it's more like a grant. They are giving a grant per person, a 200 kwacha. But the needs are beyond the 200 kwacha.
Honorable, we're talking about a government that inherited what the president dubbed empty coffers.
No,
So like I've stated,
no.
it will not just be a walk in the park. There will be challenges.
The president...
And challenges will have to be faced head on. We need to admit, the president will not succeed alone. You are a lawmaker. At one time, you even boasted. I know there are these pending issues, court issues. But you've been a lawmaker. And you're still a lawmaker, but because there's this court case. And at one time, you insisted, saying, I'm part of this government.
Yes.
I'm part of this government.
Yes.
Why are you not giving President Hakainde Hichilema a benefit of doubt that some of these things will be attended to?
When Hakainde Hichilema, I'll be coming to the previous question.
Yes.
all right.
When Hakainde Hichilema was coming to Parliament, when he was addressing Parliament, I called my my colleague Brian Mondobir. Okay, I called my colleague Brian Mondobir as the leader of opposition. I said, Honourable, the president is coming to Parliament. What do you expect? Is it going to harm us in Parliament? Brian Mundula said, that is my thinking. I want to see how he's going to address this Parliament. Because the way he has been coming out in the media, in public, so I'm also scared. Let's go to Parliament. We went to Parliament. The president's speech in Parliament was empty. Okay? From that day, I've seen that President Hakainde Hichilema is not ready to govern this country. I've seen that President Hakainde Hichilema had no plan for this country. He had no plan, literally no plan. What they were planning to do, President Hakainde Hichilema and his team, they were planning to petition the results. That was the thing which was in their mind, to petition the results. Okay? Now that they are in government, they are stuck. Coming to your question, Mafuta, the free education, or giving President Hakainde Hichilema the benefit of doubt, we have been giving him the benefit of doubt. This is the 5th month or 6th month. We have been giving him a benefit of doubt. And for us, we are even, we have taken it easy at him. Him, from day one, first he declared that I'm not going to call President Lungu as president. I'm not going to recognize him as president. And whatever things which Lungu did to Hakainde Hichilema, it was something else. And for us, we have even given him a good time, 6 months. It's a good time.
But we gave you the Zambian people gave you 10 years.
Zambian people gave us 10 years.
To leave the coffers empty.
Because we are delivering. Zambian people gave us 10 years to transform this country.
Did you transform? Because
yes, from here, just from this interview room, going outside there, there is a legacy for President Lungu and PF.
But it's not
this, you know, we have been the part of movie TV. As we had only one route here coming to movie TV. We had to go through ZNBC or through Thabo Mbeki, coming courtyard up to this station. Now today, we have a smooth running road from Nangwenya coming to Kamloops Road.
But it's not the case with people in Chadiza, Vubwi, or Mufumwe. It's not the case.
It's the case. When you go to the places which we are talking about, we have done roads in those areas. Yes, we couldn't do everything at one time, but I can assure you that we have opened up this country. First of all, we have transformed Lusaka. Lusaka will never be the same again, okay? And what we want, Mavuto, as you are telling me to acknowledge and give President Hakainde Hichilema a chance, let President Hakainde Hichilema be a man enough to come out and say, countrymen, President Lungu and the PF, they did a lot. I've seen what they have done. It was massive. President Hakainde Hichilema, when he went to Chalala to go and inspect the hospital which is coming up there, that is his friend's initiative. We just have to appreciate, okay, President Lungu did this. Teti mule tuweba feifati mpeni nshita natare fokula tuweba mutuaribo.
Akabali mi pere mo 10 years. Nomba uyu muntu wari 6 months.
If when a panganda of a pava, omukashufiro mavati, sweetie, you look good. You have done well. This food is good. Okay? But President Hakainde Hichilema has failed to recognize his colleague, President Lungu, which is wrong. The Amamil plants, which they are now
ZNS.
The Amamil plants, which they are now commissioning. When you are commissioning something which is not yours, you acknowledge the person who initiated those things. You just have to acknowledge them. Now they want to portray to the people of Zambia as if it is them who have done this.
Maybe honorable, because Mavuto, before you come in, maybe honorable, you are still in that atmosphere where you're also not admitting to say President HH is now in State House.
No, because I've acknowledged that.
I'll tell you this.
I have acknowledged that. That's why I even gave him a message. I congratulated the president.
All right, so I'll tell you this.
When I congratulated the president, I told the president in my congratulating messages that I will be very objective when doing checks and balances. Not subjective. I'll be very objective.
So I'm meant to understand, if you do something and you probably take an hour explaining what you have done, then probably you haven't done anything. Because if you have done something, it should be seen. You don't need to spend the whole day, you don't need to spend the whole month explaining what you have done. The people should see.
You haven't seen what we have done. You haven't seen what
Easy, asked you a question.
It's about the Zambians to see.
The Zambians have seen. Me, I've been interacting with Zambians. Me, I'm a grassroots person. I'm not like President Hakainde Hichilema who goes to Kawata to go and have selfies. No. Me, I'm a grassroots person. Me, I'm coming from the grassroots. Ask Mavuto where they picked me. They picked me from the grassroots when we were pushing die-hard MMD youth movement. Okay, so me, I'm part of the people in Mutendere. I'm part of the people in Kalingalinga. When I go to Kalingalinga, I'll be identified myself with those people because they're not Bowman in what. When I go to Kabushi constituency, to be west. Okay, so what I'm trying to stress a point here, Maputo and at Mwemba, is that let the president acknowledge that this country, it is not the same. When he was doing privatization in 1990s and today, things have changed. Things have totally changed. And let him acknowledge that, yes, from the time we did privatization and what the PF has achieved, it is excellent.
I wanted just to come in quickly for purposes of clarity. Honorable, I know we'll be getting back to the issue of corruption vis-a-vis the recent arrest of your wife in connection with what the Anti-Corruption Commission has dubbed as suspected proceeds of crime. But I wanted to ask you this question. At one time, you did go to